Hey everybody, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your Average Guy John Corelli, and I want to talk. I know I told my faithful viewers that I wouldn't be talking about comedy or work or my dad, and I know I'm going to end up hitting all three of those things. I made that promise at the beginning of the month. I'm only halfway through the month. This is kind of a little bit of work, but also just environmental related. Here's the question. Why are we losing it? Why is humanity going off the deep end? Was COVID the kick off the diving board we needed to just start this death spiral? Or is there hope? I don't know. I'm really trying not to be negative, but man, I see a lot of just evidence piling up that we can't handle going on. Here's part of what triggered this reaction. My school sent out. It's kind of weird too. Since I'm both a parent and a teacher in the district, I get emails that go to both parents and teachers. I get my teacher email through my Cherry Creek School District account, and then I get my parent email through my Gmail account. So it's kind of weird because sometimes you get different things, but you'd think they would just try to be consistent with everybody. But I understand they want. Excuse me, jeez, I ate too much chicken today. Just too much. It's disgusting. My stomach's doing this. So anyway, they had to put out, and maybe some of you have heard about this, maybe some of you haven't. There was a TikTok challenge where school kids are encouraged to videotape. Videotape's such an old one, but film on their phone a TikTok of them either destroying school property or stealing school property. Great, right? This is the world this is the world we inhabit now. And so at our school, there's one good aspect of being at the ghetto school. We have cameras almost everywhere, so it's going to be tough for kids to do this stuff. Although they did destroy a bathroom yesterday or the day before I think this started 2 days ago, and I just heard about it yesterday. I heard about it. Logan told me about it. That's the good thing about having a 16, almost 17-year-old is you get inside scoop, especially when you have a good relationship with your kid. So that's helpful. He tells me everything. He's an honest person. I love it, and he's just disgusted like I am, and it's nice. I really do like this relationship I have with Logan. I get to drive in. It's like a 40-minute drive in. It's often close to an hour driving out, so that's 100 minutes I get to talk. Or sometimes we just listen to music. Sometimes we listen to a podcast he really likes, and we laugh a lot. And it's a good bonding experience. So I'm really glad I have these couple of years to do these drives in and out with Logan. And so that's where I found out that this TikTok thing was happening. And then I get the email saying, yeah, there's this TikTok thing happening, and kids are acting horribly to get their 10 seconds of fame. And I don't know if there was some sort of cash prize. I don't know what the deal was, but it's just disappointing. Another disappointment in humanity. And I thought about it a little more, and I thought about how I'm always going on about the environment. And this, I believe, will be the hottest summer on record. And I totally believe it. It was scorching. We didn't have a lot of 100-degree days, but we had so many days in the 90s, way more than we should. Now, people may or may not know this, and it's probably pretty similar if you live in the United States. Basically, in June, it should be in the 80s. In July, it should be in the right around 90, maybe the lower 90s. In August, it should drop off again in the 80s. September, it should be the high 70s, most of the averages, and it just goes down and down, as you get closer to wintertime. It has been over 90 a lot this September. Today's the 16th, and I think most of the days we have been well over 90. Now, if you don't want to believe in global warming, you can go ahead and do that, but it's happening, okay? And I don't even know if we can really, if it's too late to do anything or not. I hope it's not, and I hope that the powers that be can do something, because frankly, I can't do anything. I can buy all the electric cars in the world. I could distribute them to all the woke people when it comes to global warming, and it probably wouldn't make a lick of difference. I recycle like an insane person. I have a recycling program at work that I try to do. There's nothing I can do if dipshit next to me decides to throw his tin can in the trash when the recycling's right there. I can only do what I can do and try to feel good about it. Here's the part I feel bad about. My kids and your kids have to inherit this planet, this possible hellscape, this planet that's about to catch fire, because we just don't want to change the way we're doing things, which is a petroleum-based, capitalism-based economy that is failing globally. Maybe not the economy itself, but the planet is catching fire. And when your average high in September will probably end up in the 90s, that's bad, because that's at least 10 to 15 degrees over what it should be, and that's frightening for me. And I don't like it either. I just don't like the heat, and I'm so tired of people's stupidity when it comes to this. You mentioned the heat to somebody like a bank teller or something. Well, I don't like the snow, so yeah, I don't like the snow, so my children and grandchildren will catch fire if they go outside in 10 years because I don't like the snow. That's not the thought process that should be going on. Act globally, think act locally, think globally. That should be the thought process that's going on. But anyway, so here's how I'm bringing these two things together. Ooh, I'm so brilliant. Regular Stephen Hawking right here, right? But I did think about how maybe this heat, we always think about how the heat infects the environment. This heat could be affecting us, right? I mean, if we're used to it being 75 to 80 in September and it's 90 to 95, maybe our brains are getting a little cooked and we're doing things like destroying bathrooms on TikTok for views and for, I don't know if there's, like I said, I don't know if there's cash involved in this. Everyone's just looking to get famous. I mean, sorry, this is just turning into a rant, and sometimes I do that, you guys. Maybe I do it way more often than I should. It was funny, we got home, and Logan goes right to the computer. I kind of spoil him, because he kind of hogs the main TV, which we have a 65-inch TV. So to be fair, I'm kind of part of the problem. When you buy shit like that and encourage, big spending and the use of plastics and precious metals for your entertainment, I'm part of the problem too, to be honest. So anyway, let's just blow that off though. So Logan, gets on, has a big screen. It's kind of my entertainment to watch him go through his Twitter account, and we talk more and we bond more, and I really do think it helps our relationship. But he gets Twitter, and who was it, Kesha? Oh, I get them all mixed up. I don't know my Kesha from my Ariana Grande. Okay, some big pop star. The hashtag was I stand with her. What happened? This it's so dumb and it's so meaningless. But Logan said, okay, well, apparently this pop star's sister or brother was going to get married, and then the guy ended up claiming that he had like STD type effects from the vaccine. So he's using the vaccine to cover up not only the fact that he apparently got an STD, but did not get it from his soon-to-be wife. And then it turns into this hashtag, I stand with her, 30,000 strong when we checked it this afternoon. Why? Why do any of you give a shit? I don't understand. I mean, I get on Twitter and I kind of scroll with Logan and look at stuff. And Logan, luckily, since he's an artist, he checks out other artists' sites, I'll call it for lack of a better term. We check out some political stuff and maybe some news of the day. But I don't understand why 30,000 people give an ounce of a shit about some pop star's sister's lot in life. Who cares? I don't understand. I've never gotten that. Even when I was a kid, I think the worst I ever got was probably the Broncos. I really used to give a shit about the Broncos. But even then, I was like, yeah, they're just human beings that happen to be amazing football players. I didn't hold them on a pedestal. Even when I was a kid, I tried to get an autograph, and that was great. I think maybe that came from the realism of my New York-based parents. I don't know. But, my dad used to say, the usual saying is, they put on their pants one leg at a time, just like you. My dad always takes things a step further, as you've probably heard all summer. My dad says, yeah, they got sit to shit just like you do, John. They're no better than you. Okay, I don't know if that's quite the way it had to be put, but I get it. And it is. It's a good lesson I have. They're not better than me. They're no better than you. I don't understand this worship we have of famous people and money. I just don't understand it. It's like, it's easy to make money in the United States. If you really care about making money, you can make money. It's not a big deal. If you care about getting famous, you can probably get famous too. It doesn't take a lot. Look at the examples out there. Look at the example that's going on right now in my high school, is that we have to have more security people probably than teachers, because kids want to be the next TikTok star because it did something horrible on TikTok. But like I said, maybe that's the 95-degree weather in the middle of September frying their brains. I don't know. I got a lot of theories, but luckily I'm closing in on 10 minutes, so I can't go over all of them with you. So you're welcome for me ending at 10 minutes. See you guys next time. Thanks for listening to that ramble. But I think I got a point. on the cooking of the brains. Talk soon. Bye.